Hey, hello. You're with Wolf Gorlick, a few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. Today, looking at mobile apps for healthcare diagnosis, specifically around Alzheimer's and dementia. I am in an airport, obviously. If you are one of those people who like to play Where's Wolfo? Bonus points if you can figure out where I am. And if you are coming to Circle City, so you know where I'm going to be, Indianapolis is my destination. Drinks are on me, right? If you can find me, and if you can tell me where I'm at, drinks are on me. What my career began with was a local hospital. In that local hospital, by the end of my job, I was responsible for IT and a whole bunch of other technology. But the beginning of my job was with Alzheimer's patients. And I saw firsthand what that disease does, especially at the end of the disease, right at end of life. It's not pretty, not pretty. And so much of it can be prevented or at least mitigated if it's caught early. So I was really interested in this research that came out recently that detects Alzheimer's early on. But there's two things that are kind of cool about it, and there's a couple of things that are kind of risky about it and has me concerned from a security perspective. So, tip to you, hit Google, check it out. Researchers are using phones to do speech analysis and text analysis to determine when early stages of Alzheimer's hit. And they found by running through their programs, Ronald Reagan, right, that they were able to identify his dementia years before it was even diagnosed. Very, very fascinating stuff. And of course, if you can catch it early, you can treat it early, and if you can treat it early, then you can reduce the amount of impact at the end of care. So that's awesome. It's pretty cool. You think about how often we use our phones. I mean, I'm on my phone right now. I'm on my phone all the time. I think the average person on their phone 4 or 5 hours a day. That's a tremendous amount of data set that we can do really interesting analytics about walking pattern, about speech pattern, about all these sort of things, these telemetrics that could give us some insight into possible disease and give our doctors some early indicators to look at. Now, the problems are a couple-fold, right? One is obviously the protection of that data. Is it being anonymized? How is it being sent? If you think about all the different ways that mobile apps can be broke, all the different ways that APIs can be broke, all the different ways that clouds can be broke, all the different ways that healthcare gets broken, and all the different communication paths between all those, you begin to be very concerned about sending data across the link that may indicate that you have Alzheimer's, especially if that could then raise your insurance premiums or even maybe used for hiring and firing decisions. I really hope they're pen testing and doing a lot of work to secure these apps. That's one. Two is this concept of algorithm. We make so many of our decisions by algorithm, right? Everything from the security operations guy who is looking for the algorithms to pop up particularly suspicious behavior, to the application pen tester who's looking for algorithms to pop up particular weaknesses in the code or within the dynamic environment. We rely more and more on algorithms. Now, that's good in that it reduces cognitive overhead, it makes us quicker, makes us faster, makes us smarter. It's all the intelligence augmentation arguments we hear all the time. It's bad if those decisions are not in the clear, are not made in ways that experts can drill into them and kind of figure out if it's real or not, are made in ways that result in life-changing events based on an algorithm that maybe not tuned right? Maybe I'm not necessarily having a Alzheimer's attack. Maybe I've just been really busy and texting really sloppily. So this traditional type of security, which is protecting all the stuff that goes in delivering data, is now going to be compounded with this additional layer of security, which is protecting those algorithms and making sure it's clear to us what's going on behind the scenes and why decisions are being made, and allowing the end user and the experts to weigh in on the validity of those algorithms. Interesting times ahead. With that, I got a plane to catch. Hit me up in comments. What do you think about detecting healthcare in your phone? Would you let those sensors run in your boxes? I probably would. Cheers.